Welcome to your day 4 of Pilates for runners. I trust that your body is really starting to reap the rewards of all your efforts. Today we are going to be starting standing up. We're going to start with some balancing and proprioception, continue into our stretches and progress into our activations. Let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting at the front of our mats. Let's take a deep inhale, and as we're exhaling, we're lifting our arms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, exhale, dropping them down, then tucking in head, neck and chest all the way down towards the floor. Slight bend in that knee, allowing that spine to stretch out. Inhaling, and as we're exhaling, rounding that spine, stacking that vertebra, lifting back up towards the sky, reaching up. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly coming back down, tucking in that head, neck and chest all the way towards the floor. Allow that spine to stretch out as you grab your elbows with your opposite hands, taking a deep breath in and drawing those elbows towards the left hand side as you open the right side of your trunk. Inhaling back to center, exhaling, rotating towards the left, coming back to center. And one more on each side, opening, allow that body to stretch out on that right side. Inhale, center, coming towards the other side, allowing the body to stretch out on that left hand side, and slowly coming back to center. Deep breath in and exhale, slowly lifting yourself back up, reaching all the way up, and slowly bring those arms back down towards your sides. Lift that left leg up into a high knee position. Let's lengthen and balance that with that right knee, slight bend in the knee. Let's take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're leaning that left foot all the way back, keeping that back knee straight. I want you to lean into that front leg and arms coming up into T position. Deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're pivoting that foot and leaning into that front knee. And deep breath in, coming back to center to face the front. And we are stabilizing with that front knee, and we're just lifting slightly up, rotating, lifting that heel towards the sky as we lean to the front, and just allowing that body to stretch out and to the front. And one more, turning over towards the front, leaning forward, and from here slowly bending that back knee and bringing yourself into a static lunge position. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting arms to center and back to T-point. We're going to do 8 of these. Allow that static hold, keeping that core tight. Inhale, center, exhale, down, and one more. And coming back up, extending that back knee again, rotating and pivoting that heel, leaning into that front knee and lifting that back hand behind the back of that left knee as you reach your arm up, holding here, allowing that stretch into that hip flexor. Now extending that front leg and rotating your body to face the side of your mat. I want you to rotate your toes to go outwards, bringing your arms into rugby post position. And we're just going to go into some deep squats. I want your toes to be facing away. If you have to, you can bring your heels a little bit closer to your shoulder width, and just lifting and lowering. The key here is just to open those hips and allow that body to stretch out. And last one, I'm going to hold down there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lifting back up and lifting that back left heel, leaning back into that front knee, bringing both arms down towards the floor. And I want both hands on the inside of that foot and slowly opening that left arm up towards the sky, leaning into that front knee and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down and leaning into that front foot. I want you to slowly lift yourself up and lifting yourself into a forward Superman hold, and holding here. We're going to go from the Superman hold into high knee and arm in T-point position, and exhale, extend. I want you to really focus on keeping the stability of that stabilizing leg, keeping that control, using your core to also maintain the stability of that pelvis. Should be feeling a deep activation into those glutes, into those quads, and let's do one more, and we're going to hold in this position, extending and holding. We're going to do little pulsations with that stabilizing leg, so lowering and lifting, trying to keep those arms and leg parallel to the ground. That's 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Slowly coming back into high knee, dropping that leg down, bringing arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in, exhaling, lowering head, neck and chest all the way to the ground. I want you now to try and keep those knees straight as you do a forward fold, allowing those hamstrings to stretch out, going into a halfway lengthen, and slowly coming all the way back down. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling yourself all the way back up, stretching those arms up towards the sky. This time we're lifting that right leg into a high knee. Deep breath in, exhale, leaning it back, keeping that back leg straight, bringing arms into T position. Now pivoting that heel towards the ground, leaning into that front knee. Now lifting that heel back up as we rotate forward again, leaning into that front knee. Remember, that's the movement, just allowing mobility into those hips. And last one, rotating towards the side, pivoting that heel, leaning into that front knee, bringing that right arm behind the back of that right knee as you lean your left arm overhead, allowing that hip flexor to stretch out. Just holding here, deep breath, and slowly coming back to center, rotating and bending that back knee into a static lunge. Deep breath in, working hard, inhaling. I want 90 degrees in that back leg, 90 degrees in that front leg, core nice and tight, tilting in that pelvis, inhaling as we come to center, exhaling down for 8 counts. That's 2, keeping core tight, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Slowly dropping those hands down, extending that back leg as you lean into that front knee, both hands on the inside of your foot. Deep breath in, exhaling, opening that right arm up towards the sky, and we're going to hold here, allowing those hips to stretch out. Slowly coming back down, leaning yourself back up, and again rotating yourself towards the side of your mat, toes facing away, arms up above head. Deep breath in into our squat. That's 1, squeezing those glutes. So the key here is to just open those hips. It's not a conventional squat. We're doing the movement more for hip opening with slight activation. And last one, slowly coming back up, pivoting and lifting that heel back to ground, rotating towards the front of your mat, arms in T position, dropping those arms down, slowly leaning onto that front leg, stabilizing that heel, as you lift yourself into high knee, and then straight into our Superman hold, stabilizing, lifting the arches of that stabilizing foot as you stabilize with those toes. Deep breath in, exhale, extend, and coming back up, keeping that core tight and stabilizing as you reach, using your core to lift that knee to chest as you're working. Back into high knee and extend. Last one, and extending and holding from here. Our little pulsations up and down, using that stability of those quads to keep that knee straight, keeping those limbs parallel to the ground. And last one, lifting back up into high knee, placing that right ankle on that left knee as you bring your hands to prayer, coming into seated position. And we're going to hold this pose for a few seconds, bringing chest to shins as you allow a deep stretch into those glutes while you stabilize with that left foot and leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting arms up towards the sky, dropping that foot on the outside of your left foot, slowly coming all the way down, bringing those arms to chest as you bring head, neck, and chest all the way down, bringing hands to the floor as you bring chest to knees, allowing a hamstring stretch. Keep holding. Allow that hamstring to stretch out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lifting yourself all the way back up, bringing your arms back into T-point, lifting leg into high knee, dropping that leg, lifting that left leg into high knee, placing that left ankle on that right knee, bringing arms up and into prayer position as we drop down, bringing chest to shins as we hold this pose, allowing a beautiful stretch into those glutes. And keep holding. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting yourself up, bringing arms up towards the ceiling as we drop that left foot on the outside of that right foot. Slowly dropping your head, neck, and chest all the way down as you bring those hands to the floor, allowing a stretch into those hamstrings. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling yourself back up, arms into T-point, back into high knee, dropping that leg down, lifting arms up towards the sky, tucking in head, neck, and chest all the way down, rolling yourself towards the floor into that forward fold. Now placing both hands on the mat, bending those knees slightly and dropping your legs out into a front support position. We're going to hold in this position for 10, and as you're doing so, breathing, making sure that your chin is tucked in under your head, core is nice and tight, and those heels are comfortably above those toes. Keep holding, and we're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting those glutes up into downward dog position and slowly walking out those calves, just bending one knee at a time as you allow those calves to stretch out. Now pushing both heels into the ground and just try that, get that sternum towards the floor as you stretch out your legs, and just allow yourself to catch your breath. Deep breath in, exhale, coming back into that front support position. From here we are doing 5 push-ups. Deep breath in, exhale down, inhale up. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Back into front support position, lifting that right leg off the mat. We are toe tapping and then lifting yourself into a downward dog position, then tucking that knee to opposite elbow, and then to same side elbow, and then back to knee tuck, back to toe tap. So that's the movement. Let's keep that core tight. When we're leaning forward, just make sure that you are in that comfortable front support. Then let's begin lifting that leg up, toe tap, lifting up into three-legged downward dog, opposite knee to opposite elbow, same side, and back up into toe tap. We're going to do 5 of these. Let's keep working. Opposite elbow, same side elbow, extend, toe tap, and that's 3. Opposite elbow, same side elbow, extend, toe tap, downward dog, opposite elbow, same side elbow, and extend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that leg down and deep breath in, exhale, dropping into upward dog, allowing the body to stretch out, lifting yourself back to downward dog. Allow the body to recover before we progress to the other leg. And deep breath in, rolling yourself forward into front support position. Let's keep working into our 5 push-ups. Deep breath in, exhale, push up. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, keeping those elbows tucked in, and 5 into toe tap, 3-legged downward dog, opposite elbow, same side elbow, extend, toe tap, and let's go. Keeping that core tight, allowing that body to stretch out in between those activations. And let's do 3 more. That's 1. Keep working hard. And 2. Last one. Dropping that leg down and dropping yourself into upward facing dog and holding, keeping core tight, lifting those glutes up, pushing both heels into the ground. Allow that body to stretch out. Our next sequence is going to be an explosive sequence. You're going to roll yourself forward into front support position, jump your legs into a half squat, drop yourself back down and back into that front support position. And we're going to do 8 of those. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're halfway. 5, 6, 7, and staying up in the air here into half squat, leaning back into those glutes, and little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting your arms up, extending those legs, and dropping yourself all the way down into a forward fold. Deep breath in and As we exhale, just bending those knees into a seated position. We are going to lift those hips up towards the sky. Hands are on the mat, fingers pointing the body. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up and looking up towards the sky as you allow those hip flexors to stretch out. Keep holding and slowly coming back down. We're extending those legs, ankles and knees in contact with each other. Doing the same thing with legs extended. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up as you extend that neck to look all the way to the ceiling. Inhale and lowering to hover and lifting back up. And we're going to do 8 of these. That's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Keep going. 7 and 8, and holding here. We're going to lift that left leg into a tabletop position for 10 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that leg down, lifting the other and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that leg down and slowly coming into seated position. Bring your arms out in front of you. Deep breath in, rolling your chest towards those toes. Toes are pointing away from you. And now slowly rolling yourself up, stacking that vertebra and dropping back. And now rounding that spine, extending those arms overhead. And slowly bringing those hands to your sides. Let's lift those glutes up off the floor, one vertebra at a time, lifting and extending that right leg up into tabletop, then extending it up towards the sky. And we are going to lift and lower that right leg as we stabilize with that left glute, pointing those toes as we're working. And let's do 3 more. We want to do 8 of these. And lifting that leg back up, pointing those toes into our hip drops. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keeping that core tight. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Dropping that leg down, hovering off the floor. And we're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to tabletop, dropping that right leg, lifting that left leg up into tabletop, extending it up towards the sky, and lowering and lifting for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7 and 8. Leg up towards the sky into hip drops. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leading through that heel. You want to feel that glute working. Dropping that leg down and holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back into tabletop. Dropping that leg down, lifting those glutes to slowly roll yourself back down. Lifting those arms overhead, extending those legs. Let's lift yourself all the way back up into seated position. Keeping those arms by your knees, palms facing the sky. We're going to lift our legs into tabletop, and we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're extending, then back up, bringing arms overhead. That's the movement. We're doing 10 of these. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, keep working, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keeping those legs where they are, bringing your elbows down onto the mat, and we're going to extend those legs and do little flutter kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and holding and extending for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly bending those legs and hugging knees to chest. We're going to lift those legs back off the floor, grabbing our ankles, and we're just going to alternate extending and stretching our legs, keeping those toes pointed, trying to keep that back straight. And extending both legs if you can. Holding here, we're going to go into our rolling like a ball. If you struggle staying in this position as you roll like a ball, you can just bend those knees, holding there, rolling back and all the way back up. If you are up for the challenge, you can extend those legs. Even if you keep them slightly bent while you still grab those ankles, that is okay. Let's extend, deep breath in, and exhale, rolling yourself back. Inhale, back to seated. Let's do 5 of these. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Bending those knees and hugging those knees to chest and extending those feet onto the mat, toes pointing away from you. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly rolling yourself all the way back down, extending arms overhead and interlacing your hands behind that head. We are going to lift those legs into tabletop, lifting head, neck and chest off the floor. We're going to start with double leg toe taps as we keep those shoulders off the ground, making sure that that pelvis isn't moving. You're stabilizing and activating that tummy. Let's go for another 5 and 4. Keep working. And 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those arms towards your sides of your legs. We're going to inhale, extend, exhale, round. And that's 1 and 2. Keep working. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 9. And if you're up for it, we're going to extend those legs. You can keep them bent here, but we're going to bring our arms to the sides, pushing that air into the ground. If your neck's getting sore, you can just drop your shoulders back down. But let's go for inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4. Keep going, we're halfway there. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 20 more and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and slowly hugging those knees towards your chest, looking left and right, extending that left leg onto the mat as you extend that right leg up towards the sky, drawing that knee to chest and holding. Deep breaths, allow that body to slowly recover, bringing that heart rate back to normal, pointing those toes to nose to do the same thing, bringing that knee to chest. Slowly dropping that leg down, extending it onto the mat, lifting that left leg up, toes to ceiling, drawing knee to chest, and allowing that heart rate to slowly come down, and toes to nose. And dropping that leg down, bringing both legs into a bend position, arms in T-point, ankles and knees together. And we're just going to rock those knees from side to side. One more on each side. Now extending those legs, bringing arms overhead, inhaling as you lift yourself all the way back up into seated. Very well done on completing your day 4 of your Pilates for Runners workout program. That was quite a workout. I hope you're feeling good and activated, and I'll see you in the next video.